I am back with some more mommy tips and some more mommy talk. Today, we're going to be discussing how I found out I was pregnant with both of my kids. I'm going to give you both stories in one video, okay? But I promise you it won't be long. You all know I can keep it under 10 minutes. So we're going to give you the short version, okay? Promise you we're going to get it in here under 10 minutes, okay? So stick around. But before we get started, do not forget to click that subscribe button that's going to be to the right of your screen. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get all your updates about every time I post, okay? Thanks so much for watching, guys. Let's get started. Obviously, we're going to start with my oldest baby boy, Carson Austin. Weeks before I found out I was pregnant with him, it was kind of funny because I had ran out of my birth control pills. And I had already scheduled my doctor's appointment to get, it had already been a year, so I had to go back for my annual. So I had already scheduled that to get my new subscription for my birth control. So I already scheduled it for, it was on my birthday, September 2nd. And by this time, it was like maybe middle of August. So I'm going to say we probably had unprotected sex. And I thought my birth control was still working. Didn't know. Now, just sidebar. At this time in my life, I thought I was pregnant literally every other week. I was buying pregnancy tests after pregnancy test after pregnancy test. It was just ridiculous. I maybe took 3 pregnancy tests a week, okay? So for me to think I was pregnant was not anything new, okay? Just side note. But back to the story. The week that I actually found out, I was just really aggravated, and I didn't know why. I was really aggravated. I remember I was working at Vanderbilt Children's Hospital as I was working the front desk, and everybody was just getting on my nerves, and it was just kids everywhere. And I just remember I smelled everybody's breath. Like it seemed like everybody came up to me had bad breath, and I couldn't get over it. I was just like, okay, I need to take a break because I feel like I'm going to throw up every second because everybody's breath stinks today, and I don't know what's going on. So I went to the bathroom, and I remember I was using the restroom, and I was just like, Lord, what is going on? Because I'm just not in the mood, and everybody's getting on my nerves. Something just was, I'm going to say that it was the Holy Spirit told me, check your app, your period app. Are you supposed to be coming on your period? I was like, oh, well, that makes sense. Let me check. When am I coming on? Y'all, I opened up that app, and it said in big red letters, 5 days late. I was flipping out in the bathroom, y'all. Like, oh my God. I didn't even realize that I was late. Oh my God. So I called my friend Hartrice because we go to their house. At that time, we would go to their house every Monday and hang out. So I called her and was like, oh my God. I told her everything, and she was like, okay, don't take a test. Just wait until Monday. Wait until you come to my house on Monday, and we're going to take it here at the house. Okay, just wait. So I said, okay. So that was Friday. So this is Saturday morning. I wake up and like, I'm just not feeling well at all, like at all. So I wake up and I'm just not feeling good. And I'm just like, I know I'm pregnant. It's just, this is just, I know I'm pregnant. I know. So Chris was in the living room playing video games as usual on a Saturday morning. And I was like, babe, I'm going to go over into the store and grab a pregnancy test. And he's like, Destiny, you're not pregnant. Stop it now. Stop. Because like I said before, I took them all the time, and they were always negative. So I was like, no, babe, I'm gonna get a pregnancy test. So I ran to the store, grabbed a double pack of pregnancy tests from the store, came back, and just to make sure that it was accurate, I peed in a cup and put the pregnancy test in the cup and took it out, waited my 2 minutes, and came back, and those 2 little lines popped up on that screen. I immediately screamed and was like, babe! He ran in and looked at it. He told me I did it wrong. I'm not supposed to pee in the cup. I'm supposed to pee on the stick. And I was like, it doesn't matter. I went through all that. So he was like, okay, take another one and just pee on the stick. Don't put it in the cup. Peed on the stick. Same pink lines came up. So immediately snapped a picture of it, sent it to my friend Hartrice. She called me and was like, I thought I told you to wait until Monday. And I was like, I couldn't wait. So she said, girl, it's there. Because like the second line was like very faint. And they always say, whether it's faint, whether you can kind of see it, if you see it, then you're pregnant. So it was there, and I found out I was pregnant. Cut to, we go over and tell my parents immediately. We tell his mom the next day, and we were having a baby. Now, with my second son, Myles, it was a completely different scenario. I was in complete mommy land, and I remember my friend Shelly Blair. Go check out her record as well. Go buy it on all media networks. But I remember she came over to my house, and this is when she had told me and Chris that she was pregnant with her second daughter. And her and her husband were over for like a game night, and they told us, and from that moment, I was just having baby fever. And I tell her to this day, you inspired my second son. Because as soon as she told me, I was like, Chris, I'm ready to have another baby. Let's do it. Let's do it. So I scheduled my doctor's appointment, and to make sure that everything was good, that I was in good shape, that everything was good with my uterus from the delivery of Carson. Just wanted to make sure, just get your checkup, make sure that you're good before you start trying again. So we were actually planning for my second one. Now, mind you, I wanted a daughter, and I still want a daughter. So my husband and I were using I believe it's called the Sheldon or the Shelton method or whatever. It didn't end up working for us in the long run, but that's what we were doing. So I was calculating my days and had my apps for my like ovulation and everything. I had everything kind of planned out. So I knew what days we needed to have sex. I knew what days that I was my egg was going to be releasing and all that. So I had everything planned out, everything scheduled. We came together, made love, and I got pregnant immediately. I think we had sex maybe one time, and I just knew I was pregnant. I remember, and it's funny because sometimes once you get pregnant, you know what being pregnant feels like. So you don't have the mistakes like, am I pregnant? Am I not? The majority of the time, you know. So I remember one day he went to work, and I went out, and I had Carson at this point. He was like 9 months or something. We went to the store, and I bought a bunch of pregnancy tests, and I came home, and they say that your urine is most potent in the morning when you first wake up. So always take a pregnancy test in the morning with your first urine of the day. So that's what I did. I woke up that morning, took a pregnancy test after my husband went to work, came up positive. I was so excited, so excited. So I called my sister, I called my mom, I called my aunts, told everybody I was pregnant, but I told them not to say anything because at this time it was almost Valentine's Day, and that's how I wanted to tell him, and that's how I told him on Valentine's Day that I was pregnant. It's really, really cute. So I got these boxes, or this box, and I cut out some hearts, and I got some paper or whatever. I had found something on Pinterest. It was really cute. I'm gonna have the pictures up so you can see it. But it was like sometimes a little rhyme or something. It was like roses are red, violets are blue. From now until October, get ready to be the father of 2. And then it had the pregnancy test in there at the bottom with the due date on it. And that was how I told him that I was pregnant with my second son, Myles. And so that was just like a completely different story than my first one. So Carson was the uh-oh, and Myles was planned. That's all I've got for you today, mommies. I hope you enjoyed my stories on how I found out I was pregnant with both of my kids. The first one was kind of crazy. It was a lot going on. It was really, really unexpected. But then Myles, it was really organized and planned out very well. So I have 2 different experiences, and I hope you enjoyed hearing the stories. Okay? Thanks so much for watching, guys. And don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button to the right of your screen for more videos like this. And don't forget to hit your notification bell so you get all your updates about every time I post. Okay? Thanks so much, guys, for watching. And moms, always remember that your kids appreciate you for all that you do. Everything that you do, they appreciate you for it. And ladies, please remember that a woman who fears the Lord, her children will rise up and call her blessed. Okay? Thanks so much.